Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. This video is different. um, do you feel like you're in a different world? I know I do. I look at the craziness that's going on. I know my reality. And I hear my hawk. My reality looks the same, but I swear the craziness in the world, it's like literally mind-blowing to me. I know my husband sent me a link, I don't know, a couple days ago, and I watched this thing about the Ethiopian Bible. And he's like, Pam, it's crazy. He said, they teach what we already believe. And I look and I watched it, and it is. And then I watched a thing about the book of Enoch, and I told him, I said, you know what? It's literally, when I got done watching that video, I was nauseous. When you think of the corruption, the level of greed, the level of mind control that has been played on us, it's sick. And then I look at the division. I look at how the world is. And for people that are supposed to be, claim to be Christians, shame on you. Shame on you. Because, and it's not just Christians, and I say that because I used to be one. Christianity is supposed to be about Jesus, right? And love. Jesus never taught division. He taught love and oneness. And yet, people want to use Christianity as a reason to judge everybody. Judgment, to me, is, if you want to think of a sin, judgment is the biggest sin. Because it's nothing but lack of love. Unconditional love. You are supposed to love each other. You're supposed to love yourself and everybody. That doesn't mean you have to agree with them. And I look at all these religions. You know, when you wake up, if you are following me and you're awake, you see what I'm talking about. Because organized religion, all of the different religions were created for division. Because you think you're right and everybody else is wrong. Christians believe they're right to the point that they will fight to the death. Everybody believes what they believe to the point of they just want to argue. And it's like, that's not the point. People need to wake up. This world is so messed up. It's messed up. My life, thank the Lord. I honestly feel like I've stepped out of what everybody else sees. Because I see the bigger picture. Sorry, it's going to get windy. I see the corruption. Judgment. Jesus never judged anybody. He loved everybody. He didn't care what you believed, who you believed in. And yet, we want to look at people and say, oh, well, they don't believe the same thing I do, they're wrong. or they're going to go to hell, or this or that or the other thing. Who said you're right? Who said you were right? You believe what you believe. You have an opinion. You are entitled to that opinion. But you know what? So does everybody else. The biggest lie we were told is that you get to project your thoughts and your opinion on everybody else. What? When you can just accept everybody, again, you don't have to agree with them. Just love them. They are their own divine expression, their own existence. It makes me absolutely crazy when people want to claim, oh, I'm a Christian, and yet they're judging. And and they want to judge somebody else, and yet proclaim that they're Christian. It's like, and then they want to look at me and claim blasphemy. If you are a Christian and you are judging someone else, you know what? That is blasphemy. Because Jesus never judged anybody. So don't call yourself a Christian when you want to gossip. And I know this seems like I'm bashing Christians, but it is the religion that I know the most about. And it is one that came into my existence this morning. I don't typically watch the news, what's going on, but I watched one of the big, YouTubers. I don't know what the hell you call him. Anyway, one of the big people that millions of people follow. And he wanted to bash Trump for things that Trump said and say that it was against him as a Christian. You know what? Get over it. Put your big boy panties on and stop judging people. Because who is it for you to say what Trump or anybody else can say, believe, and it's okay. All these people want to bash Trump, but they're so quick to forget about all the other past presidents that have done so much worse. And it's like, I just, like I said, I'm there are no words. There are no words for the stupidity. Literally. It's not ignorance. It's stupidity. Where people they choose to believe all this nonsense. It makes me crazy. It really does. All I can do is just send them love and pray, hope that they wake up one day and they go, oh my God. Because I did. I woke up and it was like, you know what? Oh my God, I was just as bad as all these people that I was complaining about. And it's like, and I fell for the lies. I fell for the mind control. Well, yeah, for a time I did. Because I was just as judgmental. I was a Christian. I would have told you if you didn't believe that Jesus died for your sins and you believed, all the stuff that he came back to die for your sins, and he was better than everybody. I used to believe that nonsense. I used to believe those limiting beliefs. Now, no. And because Jesus came back, yes, but he came back to teach you how to live. He didn't die for your sins. That's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother everything. But my point is, when you finally wake up and you see the corruption and the greed and how everything has been played to pin us against each other. And even I watched some of these videos about food, and I watched a thing yesterday about energy, how we can heat our house, get water, grow things, but the government won't allow you to do it because it takes money out of their pocket. Food. No, you can't grow this. You can't do this, even though it's natural and it's healthy. And, God, there is a thing called God's pharmacy. It's all around you. But if you use that, you're considered a witch. Thank you, Big Pharma. It's no, don't try to heal yourself. Go get drugs. Because if you try to heal yourself, you're a witch. No, what you're doing is natural. But anyway, I know this was different. It was a rant. But I just had to get it off my chest. Because literally, it's sickening. It is absolutely sickening. A, that it happened. B, we allowed it to happen. And C, people are so caught in the lies. They believe the lies so much that if you try to tell them the truth, they think you're crazy. I don't know. I really don't know. I know I'm not crazy. That's my horse. She doesn't think I'm crazy either. She wants me to feed her. She's got food. But that's the messed up thing. Those of us that are awake, that get it, they look at us like we're crazy because everybody else is so mind controlled to believe the lies. And don't you dare think outside the box. And you know what? That's the thing. When I went to church and I questioned things, I was looked at as, oh, you're doing, that's the devil's work. No, you know what? You, my friend, are doing the devil's work. Because you're teaching division. You're teaching the lies and the limiting beliefs. So, where this video goes, I don't know. I might get 1 view. I might get 5 views. It might be the one that goes viral. Who knows? I don't care. I really don't care. Because, like I said, I just need to get this message off my chest more than anything. So, if you agree with me, share it. If you don't, That's your opinion. You don't have to agree with me. But don't come at me and tell me I'm wrong, or I'm going to hell, or, again, and especially if you call yourself a Christian. Because those words never came out of Jesus' mouth. Never. You will not ever find that in the Bible or anywhere. So, anyway, I love you guys. Whoever sees this, thank you. And let's just try to lead by example and not judgment, not what's in it for me. I, for one, am ready to see the change, ready to see world peace. My God, peace and love. Jesus said, you have faith, hope, and love, and the greatest is love. We need to start remembering that. Love, unconditional love, not anything other than that. So, have an amazing day, and we will talk soon.